it is Fangs, and welcome to another Q&A I'm gonna be doing on my channel here today. So I got on Twitter and I had you guys ask me some questions. I tried to get through a pretty good amount of them. I think I got like 14 or so for this video. If I did not get to your question, I apologize. Hopefully it'll be in the next video, and if you guys want to have a chance to ever ask me these questions, like I've said in other videos, there'll be a link to my Twitter in the description down below. Sometimes I do Q&As based on Snapchat and other things. I might try an Instagram DM Q&A. If you guys want to see that, put hashtag Instagram Q&A in the comments down below. Get this Q&A right here to, we're gonna make it not that shabby. We're gonna make it 5,000 likes. If you can get to 5,000 likes, then we'll go ahead and do that whenever I get back from Zambia. As you know from every other video, I've probably said it, I'm in Zambia right now, and so these are pre-recorded, but you guys asked me some pretty good questions, and I'm gonna get into those questions right about now. Who are you planning to collab with this year? So I don't ever think too far in advance on people that I plan to do collaborations with. I don't so much want to do collabs anymore when it comes to just doing like playing people in FIFA. That doesn't seem to be the thing to do anymore. You don't see that a lot from other YouTubers. I'd rather do some in real life collaborations. Obviously, at some point, I imagine I'm gonna end up in England, and I wouldn't mind working with the Sidemen and Simon mostly, who I do a lot of my videos with, even like Tobe Jizzle, JJ, Josh, all of those guys. On top of that, I wouldn't mind working with Nepenthes there, or even some guys that I don't like too much work with. There's some people that do some like in real life football videos that I'd like to work with. On top of that, maybe like Tom and those guys that I haven't done any IRL videos with. That'd be great, but I'd also like to switch into working with some Americans, and I don't really know how to put that together because I've always been a FIFA YouTuber and my friends are all English, so kind of hard to find that. I have Zway, who's in Miami, which maybe at one point we can get together. I think I might be recording this paintball at this place called Nuketown, or it's like a paintball Nuketown up in Chicago, and if I do that, I'll be with Castro. But I would at some point like to branch out, even to work with like another female YouTuber, or who knows, just anybody, and give it a try, because my channel's become more so of a FIFA/IRL channel, and there's a lot of different style videos, so it leaves a lot of room for collaboration. I just gotta somehow like get connected with these people and get on the ball. Can you rate my cat out of 10? That is one beautiful putty cat. I'm gonna give that cat a 10 out of 10. Her little face reminds me, even though she's not the same color as Squirrel, she has some of the same markings. She reminds me of Squirrel. She looks like a babe. That's a 10 out of 10 right there. How long do you want to be doing YouTube for? See, I would love to. It's my choice. If I could continue having the success that I have right now, or even more. Of course, I like what I have right now, but I, in my mind, want it to be so much better and so much bigger. If I could continue to have that going though, I would love to do YouTube for like the next 10 years. Like, I enjoy YouTube. It makes me happy. I know it's not something that I will always be probably the biggest in. Like, I might not be relevant in 2 years from now, which I really hope I am, and I really hope that I'm making videos that keep you guys around. But I'd like to do YouTube for an extended period of time. I've enjoyed it. It's been the best, like, full-time YouTube. The last 2.5 years of my life have been incredible. I've traveled, I've met people, I've met you guys. It's just been insane. Nothing that I'd ever imagined I was doing in my entire life. So I'd like to keep it going. I know it can't last forever, so I need to like branch into other side businesses, which I'm working on, but YouTube would be amazing to do for quite some time.
Why do you use your tits as clickbait?
I really want to get into this right here, and this is something that I want to bring up. I had a little bit of rant on Twitter about this, and it kind of, I mean, there's sometimes when I understand, it does make a little bit of sense, but other times I just want to slap people in the face when they say this. So I'm sorry. Hello, in 1987, November 3rd, I was born a female, and by the time I was in like 7th grade, I started growing boobs. Oh my god. So sorry that these things started growing on my chest. Now, the ones that I had before surgery were obviously not as big, but why is it that just because I have these boobs, and I happen to at some points have shirts on where you might see the form of them, or maybe the top of them, do you think that I'm using tits for views? I was born with them. They're on my body, and when I got surgery to make them bigger, they're still there. They're just more apparent. I laugh whenever I hear somebody say that I got these for YouTube. I also die laughing when someone says the only reason I'm as big as I am is because my boobs are so big. No, excuse me, but I had a flat ass and a flat chest and still had 875,000 subscribers before I ever got these done. I was growing faster then than I grow now with these big boys. And you think that I just magically started wearing tank tops whenever I got on YouTube? You don't think that I wasn't wearing them at this point in my life, or this point in my life, or that point in my life, or that point in my life, or right here before I even started YouTube? Has it ever gone or occurred to your mind that I just like wearing sleeveless shirts and tank tops because they allow me to breathe and be free? I live in Texas. If I was honest about it, I'd sit in a damn bikini all day. That would be overly inappropriate. And sometimes I am in a bikini in a video, but it's normally when I'm in a bathtub and I'm not trying to mess my clothes up, or I'm in a swim pool or at a lake or something like that. I'm not sitting in this chair just in a bikini being like, hey guys, how's it going? It's Fangs. Thumbnail. No, I'm wearing the same clothes as you would see if you look at my daily vlogs. Check out Fubi, I now do daily vlogs. I don't change clothes to make YouTube videos. It's the clothes that I'm wearing all day wherever I go. If I see my dad, if I see my freaking father-in-law, I'm wearing that shirt. And it's up to you to decide that if you wanna look at that shirt and not my face or listen to my content, that's your choice, that's not mine. So in your mind, you are making that clickbait. You're the one who's taking a look at every aspect of that thumbnail, whether it be an amazing Team of the Year card on front of it, my face, and then what happens to be the other part of my body, you're looking at my chest. You wouldn't say some guy like this or some guy like this is clickbaiting. You just don't say that because you're probably a dude typing this and you don't see these as being clickbait because you're not looking to go in here because of their body. I didn't just happen to start out my career and always wear tank tops and then boom, when I got a boob job, oh god, every thumbnail is gonna have my boobs in it. And obviously I still get views when you look at this picture, and this thumbnail where I have my chest completely covered up. I like the comfort of tank top. I like being able to breathe. I don't like wearing a tight fitting shirt right here when it's hot outside because you sweat. I don't want people to see armpit sweat. So sorry, I'm happy with my body and I don't mind showing it to the world. I like it. And if that offends you, don't watch my videos. It's really easy, just click off the video. Don't even click on the thumbnail. Why are you clicking on it? I'm not gonna sit here and dress like a nun to make my YouTube videos. I'm gonna be me, I'm gonna be exactly how I wanna be, I'm gonna be comfortable, and if you don't like that, peace.
If you had one day left on Earth and you had like unlimited money and everything, what would you do and why?
This is gonna sound really cheesy and corny, and this is after that terrible rant, but if I had one day left on Earth and I had all the money in the world, I would probably spend that day like on an amazing beach and just have myself and probably Doobie and Squirrel, my family there, and we'd eat together and we'd enjoy an awesome time. Maybe Bahamas, that's probably been the best beach that I've been to, but enjoy an amazing time on that beach. And all that money, I would probably donate it to some like charity or someplace like an orphanage where people need it, because at that point, you're gonna die, you don't need to spend that money. I'll spend the little amount I need to get me and my family to the beach, and all the rest of that money would be going to every charity I could possibly make it go to so that kids don't starve and they get all the vaccines and all the different health care they need. That's what I would do.
What would have to be your goal for this year and why?
I'd say this year I have two goals. I want my Fubi channel to reach 100,000 subs and be a little bit more consistent with views. Like, that's my vlog channel. I have a future I see in it. It's gonna probably turn into a family channel because I probably will start a family within the next year or so. So I have that goal as in starting a family, but that's another goal we'll talk about another day. And then of course this channel right here, I'd like it to grow a little bit more, be more consistent, and maybe go up to, I don't know, 1.5 million subs, maybe 2 million if I get extremely lucky. I'm looking more at like 1.5 million though. I'd like to reach that mark. So those are my main goals for this year. I'd also like to start investing in some properties, but that'll have to happen after tax season. I gotta see where my money stands after tax season. Those are some big goals right now.
Are you planning on improving your football skills with some kind of training?
It's funny you should ask. I think I might have brought this up. You'll hear it in future videos because I have a few videos that are out while I'm in Zambia right now, and I have terrible technique whenever I'm making these football videos, but I love making them. I love being out there. I love kicking the ball around. I love the boots that I get and all the collections. So yes, when I get back from where I am right now in Zambia, I do want to hire a trainer. I want someone to teach me proper technique because I want to impress you guys. Like, I like showing you guys the stuff, but I also would like to impress you and maybe be on your level. So yes, I'm gonna look into it. I don't know where to look, but I'm gonna look.
When and where was your first kiss?
My first kiss was like actually probably when I was 4 or 5 years old. I had a best friend whenever I was growing up. It was in Axtell, Texas, and his name was Ryan Yost. And we decided we like had seen our parents kiss and stuff like that, and so we were best friends. We didn't think of each other anything like that because we're like 4, but we're like, let's try to kiss, and so we kissed each other, and I think we absolutely hated it. Like, both of us were like, why are people so excited about that? That is not even that exciting, and our parents were like, that's so cute. But yes, he was my first kiss, and it wasn't that crazy. My first like romantic kiss, I would have to say would have probably been in 7th grade, and that's whenever you start playing spin the bottle and there's some makeout going on. I know that's pretty young, but I played spin the bottle. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I made out with a couple of guys, one of them being this kid named Michael, who I just adored at that age, so that's probably when my first kiss was.
What would you say are your worst habits?
My worst habit in the world is leaving things sitting down and then forgetting that I did and just leaving them. I can't carry a purse because I leave it everywhere. I've lost probably 10 purses in my lifetime. I used to not lose my phones, but as of recent, when I went to the Dominican, lost one. Really drunk though, so it doesn't count sometimes. But obviously I left the one in the bathroom recently, lost it. Nearly lost this one 2 days ago. And keys, anything you can think of, I leave them places, I lose them. It's a terrible habit. My mind runs about 100 miles an hour and I just don't think of the things around me. Unless it's sitting right in front of my face, I don't think of the stuff around me and it ends up being bad. Another one that's disgusting, which I would never show you or probably tell you much about until now, is I like to tear my pinky toenails off. I don't like having pinky toenails, and so I tear them off, and it's very disgusting. I'm sorry that I had to let you know that, but it is disgusting.
What is something you hate about each Sideman?
The one thing that I hate most about each and every one of the Sidemen is that they're just so gosh darn good looking and nice. Don't you just hate that about them?
A country you would want to visit so bad.
I think the next country that I want to visit really badly would probably be Australia. I am dying to see what Australia is like. It seems like it would be an amazing time. The beaches there seem nice. All the places that you can visit seem awesome. And I know it's like a 24-hour flight and something crazy, but I think it'd be well worth it to spend a couple of weeks there. I know I have a ton of Australian fans, so I would love to make my way either Australian or New Zealand and see that part of the world.
When doing YouTube, what camera and audio would you recommend is best for everyday videos? The Canon G7X or any other? Thank you.
Everyday use, I would say it depends. Like every day, this Canon 70D that I'm recording with now, if it's a video where I'm just sitting here and it can sit on a tripod, I would use it no problem. I put a Rode Podcaster on top of it and it's perfect. It has great audio. Now, if you're a vlogger and you're trying to do that, I would use the G7X, but if you're using it just to record videos, say making FIFA, I wouldn't say so because the mic isn't that great on it. You have to end up getting like this other, I have a Rode over here you can't see, and then you have to sync the audio and the audio goes out of sync when you're editing it and it gets really annoying. So for daily vlogging, I would say yes, G7X. If you're just sitting here like playing games, I'd probably get the Canon 70D, it's my favorite.
When will you get Simon another brother?
I talked about this a little bit earlier, and Simon obviously will get another sibling at some point. We kind of looked into doing it actually probably a couple of months ago. We thought about trying, but I have these trips coming up where I'm going to be in Africa where there's malaria, and obviously I have to take anti-malaria tablets where I'm gonna be. So you can't take those and be pregnant because it's terrible for a pregnancy. Have to take them 4 weeks after I get back, and then I go to the Cayman Islands where Zika is a problem, and then I might go to the Bahamas where Zika is also a problem in which you don't want to get pregnant like 6 months after, but you can get tested for it. So there might be a little bit of a wait, but I'm hoping maybe by sometime this year or into next year, Simon might be getting a little brother or sister.
Do your neighbors ever get tired of you kicking your soccer balls in their yard?
My neighbors, I don't know if they actually get tired of it. I do it to all of their yards. I've kicked one in this yard over here. The one behind we kicked them in. These people, I've accidentally kicked them while they're sitting at their pool, and that was kind of embarrassing. I normally don't say anything. I'll go and get them if I can, and then they don't even notice. I don't think that they notice I'm in their yard, but a lot of times if I can't, then I'll just leave it and see if they throw it back over, and by now I think they all know, so they just throw it back over. But I bet it could get pretty annoying after a while.
Which prince would you date if you weren't with Doobie? Prince William or Harry?
If I was gonna date Harry or William, I'd probably go for Harry. He seems a little bit more rugged. Like he's not the one that was given everything. He's not like gonna be the king or anything like that. He's just the rugged guy that can like do whatever he wants, and he's still got a full head of hair, which is a little bit, you know, I like a full head of hair. It doesn't have to be fully there. Like I don't mind if the guy is bald, fully bald, or shaves it or anything like that, but I prefer that full head of hair on Harry. I think he's a little bit better looking than William as well. All right guys, that is gonna be it for the questions on this Q&A. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to hit that beautiful thumbs up button. If I didn't get to your questions, once again, I am so sorry. Hopefully I'll be able to get to them in the next one. Thank you guys for being so awesome, supporting the channel, not being haters. Can I get a hashtag we aren't haters in the comments down below for all the awesome viewers? Because for every one of those haters that say those bad comments, I know there's like 100 of you that are just amazing and are awesome and support me. So I really do appreciate that. Thank you for watching this video, and until next time, see you guys later.